I'm here on September 18th, 2009 in a beautiful spot north of Toronto.
Venus, come.
Lake Ridge Farm, Koi Nursery and Water Garden with Laura Engelsman, who's just feeding one of her miniature animals here. Now, you were explaining to me there's two different types of miniature cattle here.
Yes.
The dark-colored one on the left.
Yes.
Whose name is what?
That's Venus.
Venus, okay.
Yep. And she is an Irish Dexter,
or
Kerry cow. And they're a naturally occurring breed that comes from Ireland.
Okay.
And they're actually doing quite well here in Canada.
And they're always miniature like that?
They're very small. She's a little smaller than most Dexters.
Okay.
But again, they're a generally small breed. They're excellent dual purpose for milk or for beef.
Okay.
And but she's just a pet here.
Just a pet.
She's a pet.
Great.
And these other cattle. Come on, babies. Here.
There you go.
Here's a carrot. Come on.
Draw them in. They're a little bit suspicious. I guess they're not as sociable with strangers.
Yeah, that's right. As soon as they, oh yeah, here comes the bull.
Yeah, that's the bull, the guy with the big hump here.
Yeah, now
the
all
black hump,
all zebu have humps. They're of the Bos indicus. Generally, the cattle that we're used to are Bos taurus, more like Venus, the Dexter, without the hump.
Now, does that mean they're from India somewhere?
Now, these cows are actually, you know, the holy cattle of India.
Yeah.
They're of that same family. There's a variety of different types of zebu. They come from Africa, Ethiopia, India, all through areas of Asia.
Now, does the hump have a practical purpose?
It's got to do with surface area, and it's a large muscle mass.
Oh yeah.
It's not water. It's not fat. It's actually muscle.
Really?
Makes a nice roast, apparently.
Oh, you're kidding.
Well, these guys are safe
to
slaughter. A hump roast. That's better than a rump roast. You get a hump roast.
No kidding.
But these guys, come on. Normally they'll come right up and have a snack from my hand, but I think they're a little suspicious right now.
They don't like to be filmed.
Yeah, and these guys are all, there's the young bull over there.
He's separate now, yeah?
Yeah, he's wandered off by himself. He's a yearling.
Okay.
They're very slow maturing cattle. You can see he hardly has any horns compared to his dad here with those nice big impressive horns. These are a tropical breed of cattle. They take extra care in the wintertime. They're not for everybody unless you're prepared to really baby them through the winter, make sure they're well fed
and warm.
Yeah, as long as they're well fed. These guys are kind of chubby right now this time of year. They've been out on pasture, so they're quite
do they have dark tongues?
Yes, they do. Their tongues are blue actually. But they're fairly rare. There's probably only about maybe 2,500 to 3,000 registered across North America. These are purebred miniature zebu. They're quite small.
Now, when people talk about having a cow as a pet, what does that mean really? You let them go out on the pasture and look at them, or you don't take them for a walk?
You can, and actually, in the U.S. There's quite there's a couple of registries down there, and there's quite a bit of show activity. Oh yeah. They're a wonderful little animal. They can be used for meat.
But that would be a shame.
It would be, and they're kind of expensive to eat.
I would think so. That would be an expensive hump roast.
That's right. That's right. Now, in different parts of Europe, they're actually raised in large herds. They're used as a natural way of reclaiming scrubland.
Oh, really?
They're more
these
like
zebu here?
Yes.
Really?
They're very good on the land. They're very gentle on the land. They have smaller feet. They're not as heavy. They don't compact the soil as much. They're a little bit more of a browser, almost more like a goat. So when they go into areas, they'll eat a lot more of the scrub and the brush and things like that. They do.
But they're almost goat size. They're not much larger than a regular goat.
That's right. These cattle are actually only behind the hump. These guys range from about, the smallest is the little old girl back there.
She's standing in the back
that's
there.
Mariah. She's only about 34 inches behind the hump. The bull here would be about 35 to 36 behind the hump. Happy here, she's standing next to the bull. She's a little bit taller again than him, but not by much. They range about 36 inches at the most.
And how much does an animal like that weigh?
Probably anywhere from 500, around 500 pounds.
Oh, so still quite a hefty.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they're very solid. I mean, you can see by the bull his impressive stature. And then Venus, of course, a little heavier. Yeah. She's trying to get in there to see what she can do. Exactly. She's a lovely little animal, though. Yeah. Very well bred.
She's the only Dexter that you have?
She's the only Dexter, actually, and she was bred this year to the zebu.
Oh, yeah? So you can cross them?
Oh, yeah, they'll cross. He's not too selective.
He'll hump anything that has a hump or not?
I guess, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but they're lovely animals.
Very nice. Yeah, I like the color, the gray with the white.
Yeah.
And then a dark hump on certainly on
the bull. That's
on the
typical
bull
of the
there,
male markings. You can see the young bull actually starting to put on a little bit more of the
and he's
dark
more
shade.
brown.
Yeah, his mother was as well. We sold his mom though because we want to keep him as a breeding bull.
Right.
So he won't be related to anybody then.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Beautiful animals you got here, Laura.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for showing them to me.
No problem. Happy to share.
Okay, great.